Good morning, everyone. It's Friday, March 29th. It's 10:30 in the morning, 50 degrees. Sun's coming around. We're in the backyard apiary. It's about 10 degrees Celsius, 50 degrees Fahrenheit. We're going to quickly look into these two hives and make an adjustment. I'm going to be out of town for a week or so I won't have a chance to get back in here. I just want to take a quick glance, see what's going on with these bees, and add a super to prepare for splits. A few bees up here on top, not many. This one I still have the queen excluder on. I didn't want the queen coming up into the super, the honey super, and laying. High beetle. Fill that right away. Looks like I need to put some beetle traps in this one. Queen's not on top here. So I bought myself a queen castle last year and didn't have time to use it. So I have some frames here that I've tried to get the bees to draw out. Here. And I'll explain the queen castle a little more in detail in another video. Just trying to get this one out. I have to take another frame out first. There we go. Pop these out. There we go. Still a full frame of honey here. There's plenty of food in this hive. Bees were drawing this out for queen castle for me. They filled it with honey, so we have it filled up, and I'm hoping that the queen will come in and lay some eggs in it. There's still not a big population in this hive. Move slowly here, see what's going on. There we go. Lots of pollen here. Let's see if we can move in here. Lots of pollen in there. There, you can see it in the light. See our queen on this hive, on this frame. This next frame here. Pull this out real quick. She's right here. Big yellow dot on her. Doesn't look like she's laying much. It's just a small amount of brood. This hive might not make it. Plenty of food, but she's really not laying. So she's a 3-year-old queen. Yellow dot means she was created in 22. And I was expecting more bees to be in this hive by now. There's not. So I'm just going to seal this back up. We'll take our correction measures next month. Hurt these bees. Every bee matters to this hive right now. No smoke. There we go. It's going to be a quick video. Now let's move on to this next hive here. Adjust this down. I'm using the tripod today. I don't have Jordan or Anita here to help film. So this hive has been real busy. A lot of dead bees up on top here. thrilled about that. Getting this hive pretty slow. This one should be full of bees. Smoker going here. But you can see the dead bees on top of this here. I'm not sure why there were so many on the outside here, but we'll just brush those off. Set that aside here. Bees underneath here. Okay, so let's take a quick glance at the super before I set that off to the side. Left this honey super on here for extra food for them. Probably getting kind of low at this point. Yep, that's empty. Good thing is this next box I'm going to put on has plenty of honey. And I'll get them into April, and hopefully they'll start brooding up pretty good and fill the hive. It's kind of empty. Filling it with pollen. Oh, now we got some brood here. This next frame. A bit of brood right there. Some drone brood on this side. Worker brood there. This frame's full of brood, both sides. Just make sure I'm showing you the right stuff here. Looking good. You got some drone brood right up here on top, right in this area here. Together slowly. Room to push this back in. There we go. See, they're getting pretty happy. I'm a little excited here. A little smoke. I'm just going to quickly glance down to the next box. separate these frames a little bit so they're easy to pull out. Got a lot of pollen down here on this frame. See that there? Look at the next frame. Hopefully I can find some brood down here. Don't want to separate the brood, so when I put this other box on top, I'm going to put it on top of this. Yep, we have brood down here. Some of it's capped. Few uncapped. Get a good amount on this side. It's starting to get warm here in Indiana. It's supposed to be 65 degrees today. Oh yeah, look at that. They're doing well. They got a lot of bees coming. I'm just going to put this back down in here. This is back together. I'm going to scrape this one against this beetle trap that I have in here so I don't squish any bees. There we go. Squeeze this back together. Put this frame back in. I think there's enough bees in here that I can put this deep box in between them. Got them drawing some comb. Hopefully they'll draw this out the rest of the way for my queen castle. I'm just going to put that in here. Get the bees off the edge. Frame rest out of the way. Slide this on. This box has plenty of honey in it. That will help them for the next 2 weeks before I get back in here. Hopefully these bees will emerge that are up here, and the bees will fill out the middle box. Then I'll be ready to make my split when I get back in the middle of April. Dust this off the rest of the way. These dead bees. Those bees out of the way. Slide that back on. And then before I put this lid back on, I'll brush these bees off here. There we go. Put this back on. Still use my strap here. Bought myself some Apiary honey supers from the Bee Expo this year. That way I can have them all, instead of intermixing the wood with the plastic, it'll be all one. But that concludes it for today. We'll come back in 2 weeks. Middle of probably April 10th to 15th, somewhere in there, we'll get back into the bees and show you all the hives again. Well, thank you for viewing. Please subscribe. If you have any comments, please leave them below. Thank you so much.